We're learning more tonight about a former Ottawa researcher accused of trying to export a dangerous pathogen to China. A colleague says Dr. Klaus Nielsen was a respected and renowned scientist. But now Nielsen and a woman he worked with are charged with breach of trust. It's a case with international implications that has shocked the science community. Wabgisha Grice has more.
As an expert in viruses, Dr. Earl Brown has collaborated on diagnostic tests and other research with Dr. Klaus Nielsen. Brown says Nielsen has been in the news in recent years for his work, but he never imagined seeing him in the headlines for an arrest and serious charges.
I was quite shocked. I knew he worked in the area. I knew he was going to China back and forth. But to hear that he was caught with materials without the proper documentation and was charged with intellectual property issues, I was quite surprised.
The 67-year-old Nielsen appeared in Ottawa court yesterday on several charges, including breach of trust and unsafe transportation of a pathogen. Police arrested the former Canadian Food Inspection Agency researcher last October on his way to the Ottawa airport, bound for China. They searched his car and found 17 vials of a dangerous pathogen, the Brucella bacteria, that can infect livestock and humans. Police believe the bacteria would have been used to develop a new test for the brucellosis illness. Experts say there's a potentially higher demand for that in China.
In Canada, we've solved that problem. So we have vaccines. Our cattle are clean in Canada, so the market would be more limited, presumably. But I imagine the market's big in China because they've got an ongoing problem with brucellosis in their livestock.
Police have also issued a Canada-wide arrest warrant for 48-year-old Wei Ling Yu, who co-authored research papers with Nielsen at the CFIA. This former CSIS intelligence officer calls this an unusual case.
What is unusual is the product that they were trying to bring back to China. This was highly risky. It could have contaminated some people on board the plane, could have made the people at risk, the life of the passengers.
Police believe Yu is currently in China. Nielsen, meanwhile, will make his next court appearance on April 17th. Wabgisha Grice, CBC News, Ottawa.